Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be watching Dingo Doodles probably tear my heart apart with some kind of horrible twist that will make me cry and maybe say things like, "Oh dear God, why are you doing this, Dingo?" You know, the standard Fool's Gold episode. This is the next one. It's Past Reflections. The last one ended with Gothy walking into an obvious trap, knowing it's a trap, and we all knew it was a trap because it's going to be a trap. Yeah, I know what I'm walking into on this one. Still doing it, looking forward to it, but I know it's going to hurt. You guys know the deal. Link below video. Hit it up. Let's get started.
This video is sponsored by the Moonsoon Kickstarter.
Oh. What?
So
Was she
what
sick?
happened last time? We made a deal with
No, seriously, is Dingo all right? Did I miss something? I don't check up the Discord that often. I'm in it. I don't pay attention to my own Discord, let alone anyone else's.
them bright, liney bastards that Gothy's gonna go see Godric's big old sun extracting device. Then Gothy passes out, and Elowen tells her to chill the f*** out and work on her deep suppressed emotional shit. We talk about our next plan. Zanu picks up a
I think it needs to be said at this point. Plan. The is unfortunately necessary.
plant. Sips is forced into a
Yeah,
cage. All the
it
good
was
stuff.
cute.
Then we did some snooping for some more information to take down the entire regime. That was going... Release me from this new layer of hell I'm in. All right. But then Sips felt a bunch of power crystals.
Yep.
Which didn't make any lore sense.
It's like they're all together.
So as we push that aside...
Wait, it doesn't make lore sense? I don't see why not. The guy in charge is hoarding the source of power to control everyone. And that is in literally the sense of actual power crystals. And if they have an entire society based on we don't have enough power crystals to go around, I have to control you, otherwise everyone dies. Having enough power crystals to go around kind of undercuts that. The guy in charge is an asshole. Who would be surprised? Now, whether they know and accept it or not because he's in charge, I don't know yet. Their psychology is weird.
Finally, Gothy finds herself deep in the depths
Or is he
of
making
Godric's
power
palace
crystals?
to meet him face to face. Which we ended with Godric saying, "As I have brought you here to talk, I've thought of another question. And what is that? Do you want to help your people?"
No.
What kind of question is that?
This... God damn you, Felix. This sounds like an obvious question. Of course Gothy wants to help. And we already know exactly what he means by it. It is absolutely obvious exactly what this is. This is him probably torturing her and maybe getting her to agree, maybe using her as a source of power because bullshit reasons. I mean, she's an immortal. I'm sure he can find some way to use that to his advantage. Some horrific way that... I mean, it's not like the DM... Why am I thinking about this? I don't want to think about this. There's no way Felix... He would definitely do this. I'm going to stop thinking about this now.
I'm just curious. It's not often I'm able to speak with a foreclaimer who has empathy and...
Wait, is he being pedantic and just making fun of her by saying that? Or were there others? Of course there were others. We literally found an entire tribe of them. There's probably a few cast-offs who went there as well.
was there when the foreclaimer empire fell. However, reading your file
They still
has
have that?
brought up even more
Good
questions.
data record management.
Why are we talking about this? I thought you wanted to show off your sun extraction device in time. But you are a very curious case.
I hate how Dingo is framing every image here as a version or a shadow or reflection of Gothy inside a tube. I don't like this. Dingo, you're not making this better.
Princess of the Foreclaimers possessing empathy. But I do wonder if you were misdiagnosed. Excuse me? The evidence does somewhat point to you being defective with empathetic tendencies. But the history outside these tests say otherwise.
The fuck? because he's giving her a way to return to her family. It's
You may be
bullshit.
more forclaimer than I thought. Are you trying to piss me off?
Yes?
Not at all.
There's no way he's not at least doing a little bit of it. I'm sure someone's going to say in the comments, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't enjoy it. He doesn't have the empathetic enjoyment. I'm like, no, the bastard enjoyed hurting others because it gave him a power trip. When you're at the top, you can ignore things like doing what your society thinks is right because everyone else will die if they don't listen to you.
Forclaimers simply always look for answers. You should know that. Now, you grew up with Zanu, didn't you? Yes.
Together, or was it a different
He was
time
made when I
periods?
was 12.
Oh!
We were friends. For all
Can I just take a second to appreciate baby Gothy? Oh my god, that's adorable! And that's the same nose, so you can see how they grew up. Oh, wow, that's... Chip off the old face.
we were friends. For over 300 years. Yet I thought empathy makes the subject care for others.
He has no idea what he's talking about. He's treating empathy as if it's an overriding addiction. Because from the forclaimer perspective, empathy would be something like an addiction. It would be a nasty, socially repugnant thing that you have done and need to hide. Like an addict. So he has no idea that it doesn't actually work that way, huh? And he's been born after that's the cutoff where they wouldn't have had any dealings with anyone who wasn't a forclaimer because it's forclaimers and feral forclaimers. And it seems like they intentionally ignore them, it seems.
Who are
Seemingly.
in pain. That's not. He was being tortured for over 300
What's his
years.
game, though?
Why did you not?
Just to
Help
be a
him?
dick or something else. For them, it's just weird. For the person holding the cage, that is...
That's impossible.
How are you going to do
Because
this?
technology or whatever. For that
Is
many
it?
power crystals, you'd need resources we don't have.
Unless you do.
That or forclaimers. Godric's relocation program.
What?
So essentially, Masika explains to us that for the past few years, Godric has been shuffling forclaimers around.
So it's not from the village that he's taking living souls. He's taking power stones. And either these are the people he's going to experiment on who have empathy, or it's just the people's remaining power sources that he already got rid of.
To other programs, specifically hunter and gatherers changing careers to researchers. Now, it's a bit odd, but nothing really that strange. However, some of those
Are never seen again? Let me just guess, never seen again?
people have gone missing.
Shocking!
So, for years, people have been going missing and you aren't worried about it? Why would I? It is not particularly important to know where each forclaimer is.
Yep. Have you ever met someone who knows so much about a topic that they assume they know everything and miss something blatantly obvious about it? And the general apathy towards anything. So yeah, it doesn't really need to be hidden that hard either.
But don't you worry about where your friends are going?
Nope. You're probably her first.
Friends? There's your answer. So as
They're kinda
tantalizing
horrible.
as going on this morally confusing quest to see if there's some horrifying forclaimer crystal lab experiment thing down below, we ain't gonna do that.
What?
We see through Felix's we gotta focus.
What? Oh no. No. The thing about Felix is he's really good at improvising. So if they're going to not take the giant bait, he's going to make sure that they regret it somehow, and it's not going to be good. He probably planned out the "they don't go here" option. Also,
Down
just want to see this
below.
part again.
We ain't gonna do that. We see through Felix's
Yeah, he pulls this shit a lot.
We gotta focus and go do the goddamn task, which keeps getting sidetracked because of Jack and Masika. Are you telling me this mech can also
Is that a Beedrill? Nah, can't be.
electrocute you? And take out your kidneys. Not sure why the kidneys specifically. Okay, that's it. You guys can do all your little
You just do that,
weird,
okay.
useless research somewhere else, not around me. I'm gonna search up here, away from this. Take me with you. Is that a good idea? I've hid
The first time she's ever wanted to go with Sips, willingly.
from enough guards in my life. I'll be fine. So
5
Sips
minutes
takes
later?
a jump from the bookshelf to another with that one.
The hard shit. He doesn't have chaos anymore. He has bad dice rolls. Even better. And Felix is going to have fun with this one. Yep.
I know some of you guys might think that I'm lying on some things for dramatic pauses and I really wish I was lying about this one. See, it wouldn't be that bad if Sips just fell and it'd be fine, but he fell in front of a 4-climber researcher.
Well.
Hey! Just pretend to be a baby monkey. I will not degrade myself like that.
Out of all the things you've done to degrade yourself, that's the line you draw? Good to know. Damn!
Because this is so much more dignified. Then the guards rush in. Well, time to go.
Stop! You've broken the law! God, I have it in my head. I actually hear that line. Oh.
Running for our lives, we try to navigate this stupid library where we almost run into big old laser wall. Yeah, just think of like a lightsaber and a wall, had a baby. I could have eviscerate you in less than 30 seconds.
Ah, got it. Pain. Let's avoid that.
Wow, that's actually pretty nifty. I will leave you behind. Dodging guards, death laser walls, and our goddamn task, we decide to just grab everything we can find and run. You see,
Have they tried the fire option
we
yet?
can't get the info anymore. We just gotta book it, which really just means, oh, we're fucked. I'm calling Gothy.
Oh.
Sips cat.
Oh, that's actually a lot more unique movement animation than
Which
Dingo
really just
usually
means-
shows.
Oh, we're fucked.
Not just the individual motions here, but the background showing enhanced motion. This is nice.
I'm calling Gothy. Sips
Gothy?
cast
Oh, Gothy.
message to let Gothy know that we're boned.
She's blocked,
we
isn't
gotta
she?
leave. Where she responds with,
Yeah. Like she walked into a
"She's not
trap.
picking up." Wrong number. It doesn't work that way. Then go get her.
Do you know where?
We'll be fine. I may not have magic, but I'm still a crafty bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I've never actually seen her fight much, except for a few times. Irina's big thing was always just being able to somehow roll badly enough that a guy with 1 HP didn't die for way too long.
We'll meet you in the jungle.
Apparently not having magic doesn't change that much.
Thanks. So, Sips casts another locate object to find Gothy's mask, then teleports into a room that is strange
Is she already tied
and
up?
uninviting.
What?
Then he hears
Wait, what? And strange and what?
that is strange and uninviting.
Uninviting. I thought she said inviting for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I thought we already got Sips' backstory more or less straightened.
Then he hears
Unless there's something about his mom we
voices.
don't know.
How am I supposed to believe you will keep your word?
Oh, you don't.
That will be up to your judgment.
Don't.
But you know your position, don't you?
You're in a trap.
So, what will it be? Okay. They will leave safely through the portal.
And then he recreates it and unsafes them.
And I will stay. Good answer. Then a rush of energy fills the air as Sips teleports behind Gothy with just a small moment of time to make eye contact.
What?
Then they're gone, leaving Godric alone.
What's he playing?
Zips
now?
teleports both him and Gothy out into the middle of the jungle to talk. What the hell was that?
This is the reverse of the earlier arguments they had, where she was trying to talk him down because he was going too far. Where he was going too far with his rage and, well, being literally consumed by his curse. Now she's going too far in essentially depression and guilt.
Were you trying to trick him or something?
Give up.
Or what? We're not ready. What the hell are you talking about? Take a goddamn look! Arena's lost her magic, our dragons are broken, Zana is nowhere near ready to fight, Stella's children pale in comparison to Godric's army, and your soul, you don't get another chance. So you're giving up. I'm saving us.
Most people don't get a first
You're taking
one.
the easy way out. You
Or the
think this
second.
is easy? Letting you all go? And having to stay behind for what? Peace. No, this is for your peace of mind. Godric's not out for peace. He wants power. That's it. He'll start a war. He'll come through the portal. He'll wipe everyone out just for an experiment. He wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, he would.
That would break our deal.
And do you think for a second that matters? Like his ancestor said, hippity hoppity, I'm going to cut your face off. I'm not sure if that's how the line goes, but yeah. Hey, remember how you're the princess and I shouldn't kill you? Whoosh. The greatest lie someone can tell is that I'm not lying to you.
I'm too valuable. He needs me. For how long?
Until he figures it out.
Sure, maybe you can hold him back. Maybe even prevent a war for 100 years. But he will still become a problem. You can't avoid this. I'm not avoiding anything. You're avoiding me. You won't even let me apologize. Do you really hate me that much? No, that's not it. Then what is it? I killed you! I killed you.
And she can't do it again.
Well, believe it or not, that's easier to do than you think. It's not the same. I could have prevented it. But I didn't. I knew something
Because he died multiple times, and that's what let the curse take over.
was deeply wrong for a long time. So I watched. Sure, I tried to intervene. I did. But the reality was, I was scared. I was hoping it would solve itself. That you would somehow help yourself. But when I saw you were too deep, I didn't know what to do. I froze. And then when I did do something, I killed you!
And that's the other half of the unspoken argument. Not Godric's manipulation of her, but the fact that his manipulation perfectly aligns with her thoughts about recent events, which he wouldn't know or understand or care about enough to find out. Hell, I'm not sure he would even understand. He just knew they got small. But he assumed it would piss her off somehow. And it worked, or, well, threw her off her game. Goddamn, Felix, you have one hell of a villain going.
Not much of a friend. Life's messy. And you did your best. No, you're not listening! I didn't do my best! For you, my people. Sanu. I couldn't. I didn't know how. I didn't want to make it worse. For him. For me. But it looks like we suffered because of me anyway. I'm tired of being...
And that's what he misunderstood. Godric was taunting her by saying she wasn't empathetic. Maybe he does understand it very well because he's very good at using it against her. specifically because he knew she would be empathetic. And it didn't make her act. It made her paralyzed to act.
People die and suffering because of me. With Godric's deal, they won't have to, and I can save them.
And that's also her falling into the same problem. Hoping that if she just gives them what they want, lets them take care of it, it'll work itself out. Ignoring what Sip said because she's feeling guilty and she wants to do something, even if that something is a mistake. The morality on this is complicated as fuck, man. Because from her point of view, it's not, I did this wrong, I need to fix it. It's, I didn't do something, I didn't fix it, and things got worse because I wasn't sure how not to make it worse. So now I have something outlined to me that will make something slightly less bad. And she's clinging to Godric, not breaking his word. Because that gives her a way to actually succeed for what she feels like is the first time.
And that's not how it works. The self-sacrificing crap does not make people's lives
because he tried running away for that.
It just makes it worse. Believe me, I know. Sure, maybe you've made some mistakes. God knows I have. But a mistake is not who you are. It's about what you do afterwards that counts. Everyone wants to run from life. Because life is goddamn hard. But we can't avoid it.
God damn it, Dingo. Shit, this actually hitting me. We're literally at the point. We've reached the point where Sips has made so many mistakes and fucked up so hard that he has become the voice of wisdom. God damn. The baby monkey speaks the truth.
If we try, it gets harder. So we keep going. We have to. How? One step at a time. But I'm scared. I don't know what to do. None of us do. That's life. But you're not alone. You just need some help. And believe it or not, everyone needs help. It kind of comes with existence.
God damn it. And he learned his lesson. It's not just something that'll fade away now. His entire thing was not asking for help. That was so much of the last arc. And him just throwing these words back at her. It's not even that it's just helping her. It's that it's confirming that he listened. He learned. God damn you, Dingo.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Look, either way, no matter the outcome, we'll tackle this together. Yeah, together. When did you start getting so wise? Yeah, well,
died a
that
few
little
times.
old lady gets in your head.
She
Tell
did.
me about it.
Do I see my friends?
Oh god, she actually caught up.
Making up finally?
Oh,
How long was she there?
Irina. Yeah.
Yes! With the power of friendship! And me!
Oh god, she did accurately summarize it. Oh god, he did just give a much more serious power of friendship speech. Huh. Okay, that is actually how that worked.
I knew I could help. See? I told you you didn't need a fish.
I'll kill you with one if you don't let me go. Well, good to see you're all safe and sound.
They actually got away.
You too.
I guess
How
he's a
did
good
your
distraction.
side of the plan go?
Horribly. It was Sips' fault.
So about as good as mine.
Technically
Well, at
better.
least I got one good piece of information.
They're doing it tomorrow.
What was that? At that moment, a loud, high-pitched hum radiates throughout the stone-covered jungle. The once vibrant, luminescent magic trapped within the rock begins to fade and pulsate, as if the magic looks like it's traveling somewhere else. Off in the distance, we see the city of Rachaka glowing brighter and brighter.
Oh. That's why it's stone. I thought they were bringing magic in. They're not. They're taking it out.
Brighter, shifting
Of course
and
it is.
changing mechanically, transforming into something that looks to be a high-powered gun waiting to fire.
Damn.
That Godric is extracting the sun tomorrow. Yep, definitely can't avoid that.
Yeah. We got transforming cities, an impending battle, Sips
This
being
video is
awesome.
sponsored by
Goddamn.
the Moonsoon Kickstarter. Moonsoon is a brand new 5th edition campaign setting, packed with over
Moonsoon?
600 pages.
Are they all wares?
Jesus Christ,
Wait,
600
600?
pages of
Holy
exploration and adventure. Moonsoon
Those books didn't look that thick. How? They must be very thin pages.
is a world filled with lots of new races, like you can play this capybara and a penguin.
Oh God, I'm
I mean, you
actually
give him
tearing
a
up still.
sword and a nat 20, and this is a
Penguin
very
with a
different
sword. Or
campaign. Moonsoon also has
I'm sorry. What? She got the capybara from the hot spring with the orange on its head, and she put him on the Doomslayer. Oh my.
Moonsoon
I kinda
also
love
has
that.
tons of subclasses, cultures, moon god, blah blah blah. Yeah, all
Hey.
the good stuff. But what really sells it
Was that Let Me Solo Her? I think it was.
for me is it's got 12 moons that you can travel to.
Oh, Moon.
Each with their
soon.
own like
Moon.
ecosystem, culture, and monsters. I mean, look at this
Oh.
chicken McNugget mother. So yeah,
Also known as what every pigeon thinks they actually are.
you can go and fight some moon god-like avatars and multi-tier boss fights using the Ryoko Kaiju system.
The what?
You can also craft items with the Heliana's guide.
Oh, they're all
And
compatible
finally, the
systems.
guy-
Okay. Squid.
I mean.
Yeah.
So go and back them now. Links in the description down below. Also, just a side thing. Felix, Avery, and I are going to be at Gen Con this year.
Oh, wonder where that
Woo.
is.
I know this is a bit late to talk
Oh, it's
about.
14th of
Look,
August.
I got
Or 1 to the 14th.
really sick while making this
Oh, she actually was sick. Oh shit. I mean, I'm glad she's better, but goddamn.
video. I'm better now, but still. But we got some panels and even a signing going on.
So it's August 1st? Oh, August 4th, not 14th. Oh, okay. So it's only 4 days. Oh, 2 panels on the second day.
And so, you can check out the links down below.
Yeah?
So, yeah. oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this video would hurt me in some way. I wasn't expecting it to be happy tears, though, because they actually got there. Sips got to be the voice of reason, show he grew, got Gothy to listen because her massive, overwhelming guilt that she literally couldn't remember for the longest time, and just dealing with that. And how are the most emotional moments in this entire series that does involve monsters and magic and mayhem and world-ending weapons and soul-devouring evil elves? And out of all of that, it is the quiet talking moments where you're just getting that interpersonal stuff down that is the absolute most soul-rending of it all. God damn. Is what I would say, except I'm pretty sure whatever's about to happen next is going to hit hard too. Because it's Felix, and I don't think he does easily earned happy endings. I see him more as a Pyrrhic victory type guy. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll roll really well and things will go great. I probably have another couple months before I'm proven wrong about that. Let me keep that belief just for a bit. Yeah. Either way, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to Dingo's video. Hit it up. This was amazing. And also, I just moved to a new CPU, so all my setup got torn apart. I'm trying to figure out what looks good, what doesn't. Let me know if there's anything I maybe just completely missed, or if the sound is absolutely horrible or tinny. I thought it sounded good, but also I have been a bit sick, so my ears are fucked up right now. So my hearing is wrong. Yeah. Let me know if you can. Thanks. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.